Hi guys, so for today's reading we are going to be looking at who is jealous of you and why, or jealous or envious of you and why they may feel that way. And we have 3 piles, pile 1, 2, 3. Take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile you feel most drawn to. Also, my Amazon wish list and my PayPal link are both in the description box below if you want to donate to the channel, along with my Skype link and my prices for my readings. If you want to message me on Skype to set something up, you can. And also, I just opened an esty shop, which is going to have a lot of the paintings from my channel on there and some projects as well to do with the poetry that I read on here and stuff like that, and channeled messages. So if you want to check that out, go ahead. I haven't got a whole lot on it yet, but I'm hoping to get it more updated this next week. So I am ready to get started with pile 1, but I got to move all this stuff out of the way first. I got to move the other 2 piles. Okay. So, pile 1. So for you guys, who is jealous and or envious of you? And why? I feel like you guys stand out a lot. I feel like you guys may also feel very connected to people that you have lost in your life as well. And I feel like you guys have gone through transformation after transformation after transformation. Even in the darkest of times, you shine like a bright sunshine in the sky. I feel like a lot of people may be jealous or envious of the fact that you're able to create even when it looks like you're down and out. Over how beautiful you are, how loving, how romantic you are, how intuitive, how driven and motivated you are to make the changes you're making, and how grounded, rooted, and balanced you are in and of yourself as well. I'm also feeling that a lot of people could be very envious or jealous of your passion, of your confidence, of your heart, and of your hope and optimism. You're somebody who never gives up. You just continually rise and rise and rise. You rise up and meet whatever comes your way in life. You never fall off course or fall off track. And you really have very deep roots that keep you in your faith, your hope, and your optimism. The sad part is I feel like a lot of you have been through so much trauma, so much hurt, so much hardship, so much pain in your life, but you still are able to do this. And that's why so many are jealous and envious of you too, is because a lot of people know that you have been ran through the ringer time and time and time and time again, and yet you just keep getting up and going back to it. And some people may not know that you have had to go through all of this to get to this state, and so they are also jealous because they feel like you have had everything handed to you. There are both types there. There are people who are seeing everything you've done for it, and there's people who aren't. And both are jealous. But at the same time, just because you have some jealous people doesn't mean everybody in your life is jealous either. So remember to focus on the people that are treating you right, the people that are not doing catty things or gossiping or stabbing you in the back or trying to knock you down a peg. You know, you're just a very happy person though, so I really don't think that you're focused on much of that. I think you're focused on your happiness, you're focused on your stability, you're focused on your passions, you're focused on your goals, you're focused on your dreams. Boy, I really love the people that are watching this channel. I'm always so amazed by what comes to me when I'm reading some of these readings. BUWS, bus, FMO, mouse, PI. So there could be some people who are really anxiety ridden, who are stuck in their fear, who have a really hard time remaining balanced or hopeful or optimistic or joyous. And I feel like some of those people may be very jealous of you as well. And some of them may not be trying to hurt you in any way though, just because they're jealous. Some might just be jealous and are still staying balanced and grounded, you know. Q, G, N, and N. Man. So there could be a man that's jealous of you. There could be a woman that's jealous of you. There could be women jealous of you because of men, or men jealous of you because of women. Fish. Pan, Pam, pig, win, bun, ban, bon, gas, jip, nog, knob, mop. Could be a janitor. You could be somebody who cleans very well as well. Could be a woman with a bun, or a man with a bun. There are men who wear buns, plenty of them. So, let's see, we got someone who touched you deeply, a fated relationship, a person afraid to live, unique person. So, I feel like this person is somebody, the one who is mainly jealous of you is somebody who's very unique, somebody who's very different from other people, somebody who really touched you very deeply and was a big part of your life. But this is a relationship that has faded out of your life because you are not somebody who is afraid to live. You go out there and you live your life and you do the things you want to do and you are the person you want to be. And I feel like this person is staying stuck inside the box to please everyone around them, and that's why they're jealous of you. Is because you have that courage and that fire and that hope and that belief in yourself, and you do what you want to do regardless of what anybody else thinks. We also have, you stand up for what you believe in, you always do what you feel is right, you never back down from a confrontation, but you rarely start one unless it's needed. So you're somebody who's very level-headed too. Somebody that doesn't start things, doesn't start drama, doesn't gossip, doesn't really take part in fights even. You're somebody who tries to bring the peace, and if you do absolutely have to, you will finish the fight, but you do not prefer to be fighting. Your voice empowers and inspires others, your own unique power, or you own your own power and never let others get to you or tear you down. You are stable and grounded, and you never fall into addiction for very long, if at all. So yeah, like I said before, you don't fall into that darkness. You do not get trapped in that darkness. You vibrate in the light. And there are a lot of people who don't like that because they can't figure out how to do it themselves. Maybe spend some more time trying to share the knowledge and wisdom you have with others. This may actually help a little bit, and it may actually make things worse with some of them. It depends on the person you're dealing with and how much pride they have. So anyway, these also came out in my jealousy, or in my karma reading too, that last one. So if you got that in that one, let me know in the comments. We have the sun. We have a big old bright shining sun right here and right here. You are somebody who is 1 in a million. Out of all these other options out there, you are a diamond in the rough. You are somebody who's very creative, very inspiring, very open, very non-judgmental. You are somebody who is very optimistic, hopeful, joyful, motivated, ambitious, driven. You are somebody who has explored the depths of your emotions, and you are somebody who enjoys exploring lots of various different parts of life as well. We also have clear, perceptive, resourceful, alert, quick-witted, and alert. So you're very alert. You're very alert. You always know what's going on around you. You're very clever. You are very intelligent. You're very perceptive. You're very resourceful. You can make $1 out of 15 cents. That's how resourceful you are. Efficient, organized, loves to plan, clean, routine-oriented. So you're somebody who's clean, somebody who loves to plan, somebody who's organized, somebody who's efficient, effective, who's very balanced and who works well with a routine. Or maybe, you know what, I'm kind of getting that some of the people that are jealous of you are the ones that are routine-oriented, efficient, organized, things like that, and they have a hard time understanding you because you're somebody who's able to do it without having to be that way. I think that's a lot of it as well. So there might be some people with OCD who have a problem with you. Maybe you used to have OCD and you don't anymore. You're somebody who can tap very fully into your intuitive side, your feminine side, your creative side, your emotional side, your sensitive side, but you can also tap into that masculine energy and that fiery passion and drive, and you are very tuned into everything going on around you, alert, aware. You see through people. I feel like you see through a lot of people, and you're an inspiration. You're this guiding light for others, and people want to follow you, and they want to go where you're going. They want to go where you're leading. You're a leader, and there's a lot of people sometimes who are very intimidated by that. So let's see what advice Spirit has for you. Step your game up and refuse to give this person any more of your time and energy. Don't let shade bring out your shadows. Don't allow others to dim your shine. So, basically, you need to make sure that you are having steady, healthy boundaries with other people, making sure that you're leaving time for yourself, your work, your things that you're doing, your hobbies, your goals, your family, your fun, everything to be balanced. Don't give away your power. Don't give away your time. Don't give away your energy to people who don't deserve it and who are ungrateful for it, or who are trying to instill fear in you, worry in you, doubt in you, things like that. Anybody who is trying to turn you away from your goals and your dreams by saying snide remarks or comments, or by dragging you down into their pit of despair, do not allow that to become your pit of despair. Shine your light, and don't ever turn it into darkness for anybody else. Keep it bright and keep it going, because that light will spread, but the darkness can spread too. So try not to absorb the darkness of everyone around you. Make sure that you're keeping your energetic field cleansed, cleared, protected, that you're taking care of yourself, that you're making time for you and the things you need to be making time for, and allow anything that is not of your highest good to fall away. So that's what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you have to say about it, whether or not it resonated with you, what you might be going through, who these people might be. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 2. So, let's see. Oh, give me just a second, guys. I'm going to sit this down just for a second. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. I had to take care of something. So anyway, pile 2. Let's see. Why are others so jealous of you? The first thing I'm going to say about you is you are somebody who stands out. You are somebody who does not blend into the crowd. You're somebody who's loud. You're somebody who's joyous. You're somebody who's fun to be around. You're somebody who doesn't care what anybody thinks. You're somebody who believes in self-expression. You're somebody who expresses yourself through art, through body art, possibly. You could be somebody who has a lot of tattoos. You could be somebody who has some crazy hair. You could be somebody who really gets along very well with children, with animals. Somebody who has a very big heart as well, but you might hide it behind a lot of other things. You may be somebody who's a little bit cheeky, a little bit of a smartass as well. See what we get in these words here. We got W, Z, A, K, Zach, Whack, Jack, Jax, yeah, T, or J, H, X, L, D, Q, V. I feel like the people who really are jealous the most of you are people who have a hard time expressing themselves or being themselves, or who really have a hard time dealing with the opinions of others, their thoughts, their eyes on them. People who have a hard time seeing themselves in a loving way. We have lax, lack, jack, tack, bad, sad, days, haze, hacks, vax, let's see what else we got here. Childhood friend, someone from childhood, impossible person, giving person. So, whoever's jealous of you could be somebody that you were very close friends with at some point, somebody that you knew for a long time, somebody that you were friends with as a kid, somebody who brought the child out in you, or you may have brought the child out in them, somebody who is very stubborn, impossible, headstrong. I feel like you're very stubborn, impossible, headstrong as well. You're somebody very giving, generous, loving, intuitive, and takers don't really like givers who know what they're doing and who know when somebody's screwing them over. That could be part of it too. So anyway, let's keep going here. We have deep, nurturing, poetic, grounded, logical, balanced, temperate, decisive. So the people who are jealous of you could be this side, or you could be both of these, or they could be both of these. But I can see that if somebody is deep, nurturing, poetic, and grounded, and somebody else is logical, balanced, temperate, and decisive, they're two different grounded energies. They're a creative. It's like the left hemisphere of the brain and the right hemisphere of the brain. Opposites. So a lot of the people that are opposites of you may be jealous of you for the gifts that you have, because they're not seeing their own gifts as something to be celebrated or loved. And, you know, like I was explaining to one of my daughters the other day, that she doesn't need to be jealous of her sister, because you both have amazing qualities about you. Different qualities, but amazing qualities. And you both can do different things good. And maybe if you guys were nicer to each other, then you guys could show each other a little bit more about how to do the things that the other one isn't as good at. And that's the whole thing is, you know, sometimes people just don't get that. So yeah, people may be very jealous of your deep, nurturing, poetic, grounded energy, your giving, loving, light side, and the fact that you are still able to be logical and balanced and temperate and decisive in your choices and stuff as well. That you have both sides of you. Because if you have both sides of you, and you got somebody who's one or the other and they don't have both sides, then, you know, that could be the possibility as well. We have the whale and we have the deer. You are very loving, very, very, very loving, compassionate, just a well of emotion, sensitivity, love, light, joy, contentment. You are somebody who's very observant as well, though, and you will leave at the sign of trouble. You will walk away from things if you feel like they are not good for you. You are somebody that at the same time, though, you will stand there and you will guard over what's important to you. You are very loving, light-filled, generous, kind and caring, compassionate as well. The Queen of Cups too. Wow, you guys, you should love yourself. Who cares what anybody else is thinking here? Who cares who's jealous? Just be this, because this is fucking amazing. You're amazing. You're somebody who builds slowly, steadily, stably, strongly. You are somebody who has a lot of faith, a lot of optimism, a lot of hope, a lot of trust that what you are planting is going to grow and it's going to be beneficial and abundant, not just for you, but the world around you, I feel like, as well. You're somebody who's open, receptive, and waiting for beauty and love and light to come into your life, because you know it's there, because you're putting it out into the world, so it's going to come back to you too. You're somebody who leaves this trail of light and beauty and love behind you. You leave this trail of gold, the real gold, not the fake gold, but the real gold behind you. A trail of shining, glittering beauty, light, love, happiness, joy, contentment, forgiveness, kindness, compassion. You are a wealth of forgiveness, kindness, compassion, and understanding energy. Wow. And some people are jealous of this because they just can't do that. They hang on to things and grudges and poison and hate and hurt and despair for a long, long period of time, and it eats them away inside, instead of just being able to express what they need to express. And you express your emotions in a very mature way as well, and some people don't express their emotions in such a mature way. So advice from Spirit: don't associate with those who wish you harm. Leave behind any fear, anxiety, and doubt. Leave it in the hands of those you pray to. So make sure that you are setting effective boundaries. Make sure that you are leaving behind anything that is not serving your highest good, and that you're not associating with people who want to hurt you, especially being this beautiful, kind, caring, compassionate, loving, sweet, amazing person here. Make sure that you are not being around people who want to take advantage of, leech off, and hurt this beautiful person that you are. And leave behind any of your fears, your doubts, your anxieties. Leave that all behind. Pray, meditate. Take the time to talk to your guides, your ancestors, your angels, your God, and tell them everything that's on your mind and what you might be going through, what you might be feeling. Ask for their help, their love, their support, their guidance. Ask them to give you the strength to face whatever is coming towards you, and let it all go and surrender to just believing that they are there to help you through this. So that's what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear how you felt about it, what you thought of it, whether or not it resonated with you, who this person might be. Could have been a very, very good best friend at one point in time, and that's kind of sad, you know, but that's just the way it is sometimes. Sometimes you go one way and they can't go that way, and they go the other way. So that's really it. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye. Pile number 3. So for pile number 3, I dumped everything everywhere. Well, we have creative person, we have wise person. I wasn't going to read those for a minute, but we got creative person, we got wise person. We got, calculating person. And fulfilled person. So there may be some people here that are very jealous of how fulfilled you appear to be, or how fulfilled you truly are, because you know what? This is my light workers pile. This is my pile for all the people that are receiving signs, synchronicities, messages, guidance, love, light. You are just the people who are here to spread love, light, happiness, joy. You're very aligned with your path. You're very aligned with your purpose. You really have a lot of hope, faith, optimism, trust in the universe, trust in your guides, trust in your angels, trust in your ancestors. You know what direction you want to go, and you are pursuing it. And you are pursuing it with a steadfast faith, and really just a lot of drive, motivation, ambition. You are not giving up on this path no matter what. You are somebody who has a lot of creative energy flowing through you and within you, and you are somebody who expresses that, and you bring your wisdom into that creativity to show other people how to overcome obstacles, how to work through things, how to get through trauma, pain, hurt, hardship. You are somebody who has been through so much of it, and you know the direction to go in to get out of it, and you really bring people a lot of hope, inspiration, light, and love into their lives. And you're very fulfilled because of this. It doesn't even matter what you have. You probably don't have a whole lot of money, but you are very, you know what you're doing too. You know what you're doing, and you know what you're supposed to be doing. And I feel like whoever's jealous of you could be somebody who's very calculating, somebody who knows just how to get under your skin, somebody who knows just how to ruffle your feathers, just how to make you not believe in yourself, things like that. Don't be around that person, or you know what, say what you need to say to that person. Tell them that you don't like the way they're talking to you, you don't like the way they're treating you, and if they can't treat you in the right manner, then they can get out of your life, because that's the way it should be. LMH, Human. The song by Ragbone is coming to mind for this pile. 'Cause I'm only human after all, and I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. So I feel like a lot of other people blame you for a lot of their problems and a lot of the things they're doing in their life that just aren't working for them, when it's their own damn fault. You know, when you go to heal somebody, you need to ask them if they're willing to give up what made them sick in the first place. Because if they aren't, they're never going to heal. No matter if you're there healing them or not, they're never going to heal. Because guess what? You got to make that choice for yourself. Every person has to make the choice for themselves of whether or not they want to get better, whether or not they want to heal, whether or not they want to come into the light. You can stay in the darkness all you like until you decide you don't want to be there anymore. And so there may be some people that are just stuck in darkness, stagnation, hurt, pain, trauma, that are jealous of you and your light, but you worked your ass off for it. And if they want it, they're going to have to work their ass off for it. And it's not like you're not here willing to give them all the information they need, all the clues they need, all the help and guidance they need to get there either. So don't feel bad about yourself in this either. We got mesh, mush, juke. Somebody could really enjoy singing here as well. You might sing very, very well, or you might just have overcome a lot of anxiety around doing that. One flew over the cuckoo's nest just came to mind. So some people may be jealous because they've been called crazy for believing in the same things that you believe in, and they don't see you being called crazy. Well, you know what? I'm sure you have been called crazy, but you didn't care. You kept going anyway. You turned your back on anything that was telling you you weren't supposed to be doing what you're supposed to be doing. We have rebuke. is what just came to mind. So yeah, they really could have got a lot of rebukes for what they were doing. They could have had a lot of people telling them not to be doing it, not to be believing in that, not to be whatever, and they listened, and that's not your problem. So we have, your singing is amazing. Hey, look at that. It inspires others and brings peace and contentment. Your voice is almost hypnotizing. That explains why I just want to sing this whole thing. And why I was talking about singing a minute ago, and we got jukebox up here. You glow, and as you do, you light up the world around you. You face every challenge with strength and optimism. How do you do it? So, yeah, there could be a lot of people just wondering how you do this. You inspire people everywhere you go. You're so strong. You're so amazing. You never, ever stay down. You do not, even if you fall down, you don't stay down. You get right back up, and you just keep going. And every single fear or anxiety you come across, you crush that thing underneath your boot. These boots were made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. We got the 10 of Wands and strength. And you just make all this hard work look like it is absolutely nothing. Like you can carry the whole entire world on your shoulders and keep walking straight and tall. And you have so much emotional balance and strength and courage within you. You are able to tame that inner beast, and you are able to help others tame that inner beast. I feel like you got a lot of calm energy, but a lot of very, very passionate, fiery, bold, courageous energy that is flowing within you. Very aligned, sharp mind, knowing, sees things others miss. So you are probably claircognizant in this pile. I would say claircognizant, at least an empath, maybe clairvoyant as well, maybe even clairalience just came to mind. That's the one where you can smell things. So you have a very, very strong, sharp gut instinct, and you are very intelligent, you're very aligned, you're very knowing. You are very aligned. This is my alignment pile. Wise leader, understanding, and empathetic. You are a spiritual leader, somebody who is here to show others the way, and somebody who is showing them through their actions. You are a true leader. You're not just one of those people who says things and runs around talk all day long, but doesn't actually do anything and sits in their own misery and despair. You actually are creating a life you don't have to run away from. You are creating beauty, amazingness, accomplishments, everything that you ever desired, you are creating in your life, and you are showing others how to do that in their life as well, because you are following your path and your purpose with a dedication, faith, and trust, and it is paying off, and people are seeing it. Yes, you are rising up from the ashes, fucking destroying all of the old and having this brand new, beautiful, wonderful, amazing you every 5 minutes. And you could be somebody who has a tendency to be a bit of a workaholic at times, but you know that. So you make sure that you take the rest you need so that you can continue to care for those things, so that you can continue to carry the weight that you know is your responsibility. With great power comes great responsibility, and you take that responsibility very, very seriously. You're somebody who networks very good as well, and somebody who really makes a big, noticeable contribution to the community around you and to the people around you. You flit around everywhere, just bringing love and light and inspiration and passion, joy, happiness, faith, trust, belief, prayer. You flit around bringing all of these beautiful things to other people, and you are so unique and magnificent, and it doesn't matter what life does to you, it doesn't matter how many times it crushes you under its boot, you rise back up better than ever, wiser than ever, stronger than ever, every single time. So there may have been some jealous people at some point that were putting a lot of burdens on you, that were expecting a lot from you, that were taking a lot from you, that were gossiping about you, that were hurting you, that were creating obstacles, that were trying to get in the way of everything that you were doing and trying to create and trying to destroy everything for you. But it didn't matter, because you just kept going. You kept going and kept going and kept going, because you have faith, trust, and belief in the path and the purpose that you feel like you are here for. And I went ahead and grabbed 2 songs because, you know what, I feel like I need them. We have Genius by LSD, which actually came out in my karma reading. So if that came out for you, let me know in the comments below. And this song is so hard to sing without the music, but I'm going to go ahead and give it a try again. Do you think I'm stupid? Do you think I'm batshit crazy having you on my mind? Do you think I'm helpless? My algebra gonna equal you every time. Do you think I'm calling out your name every night? Girl, I have fallen for you. What you say? That was absolutely awful, but I don't care. I don't. Not no more. I might have used to have cared, but not no more. And then we have curveball. Ooh, so there could be some people jealous because you get lots and lots and lots and lots of offers, and you turn a lot of motherfuckers down. And it don't even matter. You could dance with them, you're still going to turn them down, and you know, just because I danced with you doesn't mean that I'm going home with you. What the hell's wrong with you? It's not my responsibility that you can't keep your shit in your pants. Sorry. Tell this bitch I swerve. Every top nigga getting curved. That nigga's the worst. Can't buy my trust with a perk. Gotta learn to swim before you surf. Put it on the turf. These motherfuckers got nerve. You can't get murked on the curve. Don't be getting absurd. I ain't even saying no words. I just do my thing like. That music video is a good music video. I really like that music video. So anyway, that's what I have for your guys' reading. You are just awesome. Awesome. Kind of wish I knew you guys. It would be nice to have some like souls, not just on my YouTube channel, but in real life. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. If it fit with what you're going through, if you know who any of these people are, whatever your situation is, I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye bye, guys.